apprenticeship system, we did have the best apprenticeship system in the world, and that is failing us. And now as unions, a number of us, and I see, I know that some of the trades out there, ourselves included, we want to indenture apprentices. We want to start to train our own apprentices, because you know what? When you send them to Nate and Satan, place like that, they don't talk about unionism. They talk about open shop. They talk about merit. That's what they talk about. We need to own the apprentices. We need to own apprenticeship, and we need to not only teach them the skills, we need to teach them that the only way to go is in a union, a real union. And last but not least, maybe the most important thing that you need to know, and I've lived and died this as many other people have, not just in the building trades, but across the whole area of the industrial complexity of Alberta, and that is people who want to join a union. Do you know there's more people out there that want to join a union? They go and get involved in signing cards, and they come to this Labour Board, and through this legislation they find a way to intimidate these people, so they back off, the cards go, and suddenly we don't get the support because we're big bad union leaders, and you can see that I'm obviously one of those. And what happens is we lose that support, and we don't get that certification, and then Alberta turns around and says, you know what, come in, we're union free, we have no regulations, you can operate in here, but you can take advantage of working people. But what they don't tell is how many people tried to join unions, and how many people wanted a collective agreement. But you know what, they were intimidated. This code allowed contractors, not just in the building trades, but across the whole spectrum of working people, they allowed them to get to a place where they just simply gave up. And I'm saying to every one of you today that we have an issue today on the table about collective bargaining. But when this is over and done, and when we win this war, which we're going to win, we are going to win it. Right on. You tell people that we are the most important group, right, in the human race, in the mankind, because if we don't work, there's no wealth created. Whether you're in a meat packing plant, you're a postal worker, you work in a gas plant, you're a construction worker. And I am sick and tired of listening to the press who talk about free trade agreements and the boom and everything else. That they never talk about is the right to organize, the fundamental right to organize into groups of collective people to further our rights, because you know and I know if you try to do it on your own, you will get picked off, you will be fired, and you will be gone. And that's why you have to stay true to your union. You have to tell your friends and neighbors who you know because you coach their kids, and you're the guy who lives down the street and the woman who cooks the cakes and does whatever. You know what? We are real people. And we deserve to be able to organize collectively, bargain collective agreements, have our own apprenticeship, rid ourselves of the scourge of clack, and get a lifestyle and a terms and conditions of employment that people in this province should rightfully enjoy today. And with that,